So, moving right along because again, it is Comic-Con and trailers and things are popping up. We did get the first full-length trailer for Clayface, DC's first big swing at a darker storytelling of one of Batman's rogue villains. Again, trigger warning, it is visually graphic, but we're gonna go ahead and play it. Here's the trailer.
I have not watched this yet, so this ought to be good. Black woman.
Show me.
Let me guess. Is that the Sionis steel mill?
Probably.
I'm mistaken.
I want my life back.
That is Matt Hagen.
Okay.
Know you. You're famous.
Beautiful face. It's a tragedy what they did to him. Boo! I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now. I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have no idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
Oh.
Sir, the seatbelt sign is on.
We're in unknown territory.
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
What's happening to me?
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me.
Suffocating himself?
They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
I have no idea who you are.
Okay. I'm sold. That's gonna be a horrific great time, and thank you. Somebody finally with an October release date for a horror film.
You literally beat me to the punch. That was Clayface, guys. Will be coming out in theaters October 23rd. Like Tafari said, way to do a horror movie on literally a month that's been designed for it. This is DC's first attempt. And I say first because we as DC fans have been saying that, you can do a dark DC story. It just depends if you have the right script, if you have the right elements. This honestly looks good. I'm not really a big fan of horror movies. I usually leave that to Geek by Heart, to Lainey and Jay, because Lainey is our griot of horror. She would absolutely be over the moon about this. I'm pretty sure they've already got a review on it on Geek by Heart's YouTube page. But I like the fact they're going with Matt. Again, they are taking some elements. We don't know the full story. I don't know if they're going to be going from the comic book version of Matt Hagen. They might take some elements from it. Again, I'm not complaining. I like the fact that they're building the Gotham world in a way to where we know Batman exists, but we're getting the backstory of the villains, which is fine by freaking me, because this is visual horror. You can literally tell by the transformation how he's being affected by this, and he's kind of going on a revenge spree for all those that wronged him. Again, I'm not knocking it, but what are you gonna say, Joe?
What'd you clock? I figured you would know more about this. Like, are we combining stories, or is this still just a Matt tale?
No, this is Matt Hagen. This is something akin to Batman the Animated Series. This is
I'll say the face he made at one point looked like an old animated series shot remade.
So this is roughly based on the episode Mudslide, because I think the woman helping him is a version, and this is purely my conjecture. I think that's supposed to be Stella Bates, who is, I don't know if she's an original character.
She isn't. I was gonna say. I mean, it could be them. It could be a gender bent. It could be.
No, not gender bent. Stella Bates is the woman who makes that like.
Oh, you're talking about the actual face cream. You're talking about her, right? The one that actually makes the cream animated series that actually leads to Clayface.
No, the black lady.
I thought that was her.
No. So Mudslide is the episode. It is in season 1. Is an episode in the first season of Batman the Animated Series, the second and final appearance of Clayface since his debut in Feet of Clay. It was the 52nd episode of season 1. It's where his body part is falling, and Stella Bates is a scientist who knew Matt from his Hollywood star days and tries to stabilize his decaying form with an isotope from Wayne Enterprises.
Right, that does sound familiar.
Okay.
And then in that one, remember, she has that like plastic body shell he like pours himself into to maintain a human shape.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, now I know what you're talking
So
about.
I wonder if this is like a take on that episode specifically, and then it goes horribly wrong and into the horror stuff there. Because Matt Hagen was also the one who like owed money, and the mob dumped all that chemical
That is also
on him
true.
that turned him into Clayface.
That's true.
And this one, they just diced up his face.
So that's. I mean, there is a like I said. There, I can see where I can see where Joe said it did take from Mudslide. I had to go back and go read it for a quick second. So no, I completely agree with Joe now. It looks like they are taking elements from it. Like I said, I am so glad that a lot's being left out. A lot is being left out, and I'm completely okay with it. The club scene, that definitely Vesuvius, that's Mudslide. Because Vesuvius is mentioned, and Vesuvius is the same club in that episode. So that's the reason why I thought, Joe, when you picked up on that, I was like, Joe saw the same thing I saw because it's the same club in the animated series. But no, I got nothing more to say about this. Even though this is not a gun direction, this is actually being directed by James Watkins. Screenplay is by Mike Flanagan and Hosea Amini. It is being produced by Matt Reeves and Lynn Harris and James Gunn and Peter Safran. But I got nothing more to say. I want to see it. This will probably be the first time in a long time I actually want to go see a horror movie in October. But what say y'all?
No, I'll definitely go check this out. Like horror, not my thing to go see solo either. But like, if I can't get one, I definitely will make my way to go see this. I would also not be shocked if that is a Sayana steel mill and we're doing mob ties and we get a Black Mask or potentially an Oswald cameo somewhere in here.
I can see that. I mean, it's in the same realm as the Batman. Well, let me take it back. Did they say Clayface will be in the Batman, or is that a standalone? Did anybody remember?
No. This is a different. I think this is a different world. Yeah, we're in a different continuity, so that's my bad. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get introduced to this world's version of the Rogues Gallery throughout this film.
Okay, so
even one of his faces almost looked Joker-esque in there.
Okay, so it's kind of like an Elseworlds tale then.
So
it's like we're getting Clayface.
The Batman is Elseworlds. This is in universe.
Okay, so gotcha. That makes sense because I was trying to remember if this was an Elseworlds story or if this is going to be within the continuity. See, I love James Gunn for this. I mean, you are giving us exactly what we want, but sometimes we just want to keep it straight for record purposes. But
I wonder if the mob boss is going to be Roland Daggett.
If it is, I would.
He is the one who makes Matt Hagen into Clayface via his mob goons.
True. Like I said,
he was the one who was like Norman Osborn playing the philanthropist, but was like corrupt as hell.
Yeah, I remember him. I'm just like I said.
He also had the Rose.
I do. The one thing I will say before we move on is the whole idea of I want this to do well. Because we've been asking for darker stories to be told, and let's be honest, usually DC or Marvel, they usually stick to the brighter side of things. We understand kids, merch, ticket sales, they all go together. We understand it. But hey, those kids did become adults, and some stories you can tell for us.
Yeah.
This seems to be in the wheelhouse, so I'm not knocking it. But the next trailer that we do got, again, is a teaser trailer for the next episode of My Adventures with Superman. I cannot stress this enough. If you have not been watching this on Adult Swim or HBO Max, you highly should. It is a definitely very good series. I do hope for Jimmy because Jimmy keeps playing with Kara, and Kara is going to send him into the next universe.
She's officially over it. She is.
Yeah.
Especially because last episode we found out it's been a month and the boys have just been distant from the girls. Kara has been Supermaning basically on behalf of her and Clark, who now is powerless. Yep. Clark, who has been distant from Lois because he doesn't have powers anymore, got shot in the arm last episode, and he pulled a Deku. His body moved before his brain could think, but he's not taking it well. Jimmy has clearly just been, in the words of many men on the internet, if you're not going to play the game, pass the controller.
Right. Because Jimmy is, I'm sorry, in my opinion, Jimmy is flirting with death.
Yeah, after last episode, like she clearly has been busy. Like you were dating on the apps, like she's been busy being Superman for 2 people for the last month. And then to hit her at the end with, "Oh, I didn't know how you felt." I'm like, what?
Ooh, that when that look on her face, like, do you really want to tick off a Kryptonian that can literally kill you with a finger? I'm just saying. But either way, this is the trailer. This is the teaser for the next episode of My Adventures with Superman, and I think they're calling it the X Games. That's interesting. But here's the trailer.